A lot of us are product managers, but what I see is that a lot of organizations and PMs don't really have a definition for product. And in the simplest case, that's probably not a big deal. But for most organizations, it's really important to define what a product is and differentiate it from other offerings. Offerings are all the things we take to market. So let's start thinking about a couple of basic types of offerings. One is a product, one is a service. These are different things. Product is something that I manufacture. It can be physical or virtual, but I build it to meet the needs of a market, not just one customer. And I, as the vendor, manage its life cycle. I put it in the market, I upgrade it, I change it, I withdraw it from the market. That's what makes a product, and that's what most of us are managing. Let's contrast that with a service, which is work that's done on behalf of a customer. That's a different thing. Common examples are consulting, training, operating some software system for them, for example. So there we're not selling them something so that they can do work. We are doing work on their behalf. And I would say these things are different. So in terms of managing them, there are some similarities. I have to understand the market, I have to build it and evolve it. But I don't assume that just because you know how to build a great product, you know how to design a good service. And of course, vice versa, because they are really different business models, different approaches. A product I build once, like a software product, I sell it a bunch of times. On the services side, I'm very often selling people's time. So building that business and figuring out how to optimize it is just different. By the way, there's a third type of offering that I think about called a solution, and this is a combination of things. So to solve complex problems, sometimes I have multiple products, some of them developed by me, some of them developed by third parties. I might throw some services in there like consulting or training or whatever it is. And then together I have to manage this thing, and I'll do a video on what I call solution management. But you should understand in your organization what a product is and what it isn't. If it's a one-off that's built for one customer, it's not a product. Products are built to meet the needs of markets. If you're doing services, have people who know how to build services and don't expect product people necessarily to do that. And if you have solutions, if they're big and complex, you may have yet another level of complexity to deal with. So products meet the needs of a market. Their life cycle is maintained by the vendor. I hope this was helpful.